The Toyota 86 has a strange story behind it. In 2013, it was born of two parents, Toyota and Subaru, but sold as the Scion FRS. Now that Scion has been discontinued, it enters the Toyota brand with a new name and an updated design. In this review, I'll cover every aspect of the 86, and I'll do my best to point out differences between it and its Subaru BRZ twin. So let's go ahead and check out the new Toyota 86. We would like to specially thank Toyota on Nicholasville for allowing us to come out and film this review. If you would like to check out their dealership and massive inventory of all the Toyota models, a link to their website has been provided in the video description. Since the 86 used to be a Scion, it abides by their monospec ideology. That means that there are still no trim levels on the 86, only a handful of available accessories. The only choice you have to make is either manual or automatic. Every 86 comes with keyless entry. However, Smart Key access is not available, like it is on the BRZ. Let's go ahead and pop the hood. The 86 got a few changes under the hood when it transitioned from the FRS. While it has the same 2-liter Boxer flat-4 engine, the manual transmission model now gets 5 more horsepower, bringing the total to 205. The automatic keeps the same 200 horsepower. Like I pretty much already said, you can get a manual or automatic transmission, both with 6 speeds. When it comes to fuel economy, there is a pretty significant difference between the two. The automatic comes in at 24 city, 32 highway, 27 combined, while the manual loses 3 miles per gallon combined at 21 city, 28 highway, 24 combined. Now let's check out the updated exterior styling. The styling changes aren't all that dramatic, since this is really just a refresh. Up front, the grille has been revised to be a bit wider horizontally and a bit more narrow vertically. The inside is made of black mesh, and the bottom part now makes a squiggly shape. The headlight unit is all new for 2017. They are now fully LED, with LED daytime running lights and turn signals as well. Fog lamps are an available accessory. These 17-inch wheels are what Toyota calls twisted spoke alloy wheels. TRD offers a couple other aftermarket choices. The brakes are 11.6 and 11.4 inches in the front and rear respectively, both ventilated. We have all-season tires, but summer tires are available for no extra charge. The mirrors are power adjusting, and that's it. They are heated on the BRZ Limited. The 86 is 166.7 inches long overall, which makes it a substantial 16 inches longer than the Mazda Miata. As far as weight goes, this is one of the lightest vehicles on the road today, coming in at 2,774 pounds. The Insurance Institute for Highway Safety has not yet tested the 86. It also doesn't have any of the advanced safety systems that most new Toyotas have standard now. The 86 has a small 13.2 gallon fuel tank, which is good for 356 miles with the automatic and 317 miles with the manual. Toyota does require premium fuel. Coming around back, you'll see a few more minor changes. The big change is the tail lights, which are now fully LED like the headlights. These are exactly the same as what you'll find on the BRZ. Down here you've got dual chrome exhaust outlets with a TRD exhaust available. And the reverse light is down here. Now let's go ahead and hop inside. The interior of the 86 should seem familiar because it's pretty much carryover from the FRS. Every 86 will get this black cloth interior. On the door trim you have a padded area with stitching. On the top there is a suede-like material called Grand Lux. Both windows are fully automatic, and you have some more leatherette trim for your leg to rest against. The driver's seat is 6-way manually adjusting. Like I said, cloth is the only choice, but you can get leather on the BRZ. Once inside, you'll notice just how low to the ground you set, but that does help the cabin to feel fairly spacious. The materials used in the cabin are pretty nice, with soft touch plastics across the entire top, and some Grand Lux suede in front of the passenger. It's padded and stitched here as well. I'll go ahead and fire it up. Another BRZ difference is available push-button start. This 7-inch touchscreen is standard equipment. The gauges have a very sporty look to them. The tachometer is front and center as you would expect on a sports car. One notable difference between the 86 and BRZ is that you can get a 4.2-inch multifunction display on the BRZ, which you cannot get on the 86. The 86 has heavy-feeling electric power steering, with this nice leather-wrapped steering wheel. You've got audio controls here, and your standard cruise control down here. As far as storage goes, there's not much. You don't have a center armrest, so all you get is this hole with some removable cup holders. And you've got a 12-volt outlet. There is a super tiny tray up here, along with a USB and an aux jack. Finally, there's room for something like a water bottle in the door trim. We've got the automatic transmission, which actually looks a lot like the manual transmission. You can of course shift manually, and you've got nice metal paddle shifters. In reverse, you have a standard backup camera, which I believe was added last year. There's no parking sensors or trajectory. Nice manual parking brake. You've got a couple drive modes to pick between, including a sport mode and a new track mode, which scales back the vehicle's stability and traction control to be less intrusive. The climate is controlled manually with these simple knobs. On the more expensive BRZ Limited, you get dual zone automatic climate control. Like I mentioned earlier, this 7-inch screen is standard, and it is bigger than the 6.1-inch screen found on the Subaru BRZ. The audio system is pretty good. It's a Pioneer system with 8 speakers situated throughout the tiny cabin. Let's quickly check out the display audio system. Bluetooth audio is standard, and you can control it from this screen or the steering wheel controls. You've got phone connectivity, and your contacts automatically sync over. Here are your audio sources. I believe AHA is new this year. There is also a dedicated voice commands button.
What would you like to do?
You can get navigation, but it costs an extra $900 to buy the map card from your Toyota dealership. Manual dimming mirror. You cannot get a moonroof on the 86 or the BRZ. Overall, the cabin of the 86 is not too bad. I honestly expected it to be really uncomfortable and cramped, but it's not. It's just a simple interior that nicely complements the sporty nature of the car. Now let's check out the rest of the 86. You can pop the trunk by pressing this button on the key fob. The cargo capacity is small at 6.9 cubic feet, but compared to the Miata's 4.6 cubic feet, it's pretty big. Pricing information will be at the end of the video. The passenger seat is 4-way manually adjusting. If you pull this handle, you can slide the seat up for rear access. There's not much rear legroom at all, but I guess it's better than nothing, which is what the Mazda gives you. Well guys, we hope you enjoyed this detailed review of the new 2017 Toyota 86. Stay tuned for pricing information, and be sure to join us again as we sample more of the latest automotive delicacies.